The NeuroDADverse podcast is produced by Squid Shack Studios.
Hey, I'm Ben.
And I'm Dan.
We're both fathers,
We're both married.
and we're both raising kids with diagnosed neurodiverse conditions.
Parenting is tough, and we're not saying it's harder for us, just different.
And sometimes that different can be hard to explain.
That's why we've created the NeuroDADverse, a weekly show where we share our wins, our challenges, and all the neurosparkly and neurospicy bits in between.
Our hope is to create a safe space for parents to share their own highs and lows of neurodiverse parenting. And just to remind you of three things.
You're doing great,
You are enough.
and you're definitely not alone.
So welcome to the NeuroDADverse.
Hello, happy Friday, and welcome to the NeuroDADverse podcast, a podcast for parents of neurodivergent children sharing their wins and their challenges, the highs and the lows, sometimes discussing the bits that you keep inside and don't ever think anyone will truly understand how you feel. This is the place for you. My name's Dan. I'm 50% of the NeuroDADverse. My colleague, Ben, is currently on holiday, and we are late on releasing this week's podcast because this is not the podcast we was intending to release. For regular viewers or people that have joined us over the last few weeks, we have been signposting that we were meeting up to do our first ever in-person NeuroDADverse in 3D question and answer podcast, which we did record on Wednesday this week. Ben went on holiday on Thursday this week, so we had a great time recording some of your questions, some that were very detailed, some that were one-word answers, and we loved every single one of them. And just again, thank you so much for the input that you have in us building our community here. So why aren't we listening to the Q&A podcast then that you've been talking about for a few weeks? Well, if I'm totally honest with you folks, when you have low budget productions like this, sometimes it doesn't always quite go to plan. Because it is the first week of half term, I have just not had the time to be able to finish and complete the edit. But believe me, it is worth the wait. So, spoiler, something that I did say that I was really proud of us for doing this podcast for a year has been we've never missed a Friday release date. So, although we are going to be releasing this probably about 10 p.m. on Friday as opposed to 5 a.m. Friday, this is how I can try and keep up my 100% streak of releasing on Fridays. So it's not going to be a long one. It's merely a placeholder to say, give me a few more days and I should have our Q&A special show done, and I'll put it out there as soon as possible as bonus content on all of the platforms that you find us and our YouTube channel as well. So I just want to say thank you so much for your constant support over the last year. I can't believe we've been broadcasting for 1 year. I just want you to remember, the summer holidays, 6 weeks, seems a long time, but if we can break it down into weeks at a time, by now you'll be listening to this a week in. We can do this, okay? We might not win every day, but we can win. If we win more days than we lose, then we can say that we have really won our week. And you know that that is important for us here at the NeuroDADverse. So I will see you very soon in our Q&A special. If you do have any other questions, if you missed and you're like, oh, I was meant to send that in, but you forgot, I understand. Feel free to send us and we'll either just answer them via our DMs or we can discuss them on future shows. In terms of the format for the next few weeks as well, Ben is on holiday for the next few weeks, so I will be on with guest hosts, sharing the wins and challenges of the summer holidays in parenting and what unique challenges that brings. So there we are. Nice, short, sweet, less than 5 minute pod. That's exactly what you want on the first weekend of the summer holidays. I'll be seeing you very soon. Thank you again for your time. And remember, you're doing great, you are enough, and you're certainly not alone.
That's about it for the NeuroDADverse. We'll be back next week.
If you laughed, cried, or nodded in tired agreement, don't forget to follow us and leave a review. It helps more parents find us.
Just remember, you're doing great.
You are enough, and you are definitely not alone.
Got a question or want to share a story? Drop us a message on Instagram or email us at neurodadverse@gmail.com. Look after yourselves.